Here are 3 things I'm personally doing before 2024 begins to get my finances on track going into the new year. Number 1, I'm going through all my bills and expenses and trying to cut back where I can on things that I don't use as much. So for example, I just saved $40 a month just by calling my cable and internet service and telling them I was gonna lower my service, and then they actually had me keep my service and said they would give me a $40 discount. So that's a win. I also was able to cut out a few subscriptions that I don't really use anymore, but that were $15 and $20 a month, so those all add up over time. Number 2, I'm looking at ways to streamline my expenses and make my life easier going into the new year. So for example, I had a lot of charges that were like $2 or $5 each month, and I found ones that I could upgrade to an annual subscription, which will actually save me money in the long run. So I just upgraded all those little small charges. That way I don't have to track all those little tiny things throughout every single month. I'm also finding deals and things I'll need for next year and stocking up on those things so that I have enough stock up until the spring ideally. Things like paper good, toothpaste, stuff I need for my face wash and things like that. Those are all items that you can bulk shop on, and then you don't have to worry about buying them for months and maybe even 6 months or a year. And the third super important thing I'm doing before 2024 starts is I'm getting really clear on my goals and what my financial goals are for next year. I'm creating a plan for saving, investing, and even categories like travel, and I'm planning in advance on how much I'll be able to save in each category a month in order to hit those goals by the end of next year. If you still have a lot of debt or don't have an emergency fund yet, ideally your goals would be for paying down debt and saving for an emergency fund. But obviously, if you're saving for a house or other bigger expenses, you want to make sure you include those too. Let me know what your goals are for 2024. I'd love to hear them, and make sure you share this post to help more people.